Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've been working on it with the training in the training room and doing those different things. I mean, it's still not where I want it to be. It's not like it was before the injury, but I'm still able to run and move around enough. And so, with what they were doing, I knew there was lanes for me to run, and so I just saw the lane and just took it. Yeah, I mean, it shows how you fight through adversity. I mean, it wasn't just the offense, it wasn't just defense, it wasn't just special teams. It was as a whole, we just found ways to pick each other up whenever the other was struggling. And so, I mean, in this league, it's not always going to be pretty. It's not always going to be 50 points and 3 touchdown wins. You're going to have to find a way to win these games against great teams. And so, for us, we know that this win of not playing our best football and finding a way to win is going to help us tremendously as we get to the end of the season. I think the whole message that I had the whole second half to my teammates and in the huddle was just be who we are. I mean, it's not about someone having to do something spectacular. It's not about someone having to do and be more than themselves. It's about believing in each other and just being who we are, and then letting everything kind of fall in line whenever you follow those footsteps. No, we knew they were gonna double Kels a lot. We knew that they were gonna play some man coverage, and I mean they just did a good job of it. I felt like we moved the ball well, kind of down the field between the 20s, and we just couldn't execute in the red zone. And then at the same time, the turnovers, I mean, they kill drives. And so for us, it's going to be about going back now and finding a way to execute better in the red zone, and then finding a way to secure the ball and not give the ball back to the other team.
Couple more guys.
Kind of that lateral, Kelsey, how much was that withdrawn on the side?
No, it was none of it. I mean, it was another play where I was just trying to scramble and extend the play, and the guys were working for me. And I actually saw LaShawn first, but then I saw Kelsey further down the field, and I threw it to him, and I just saw that look in his eye, and I knew something was going to happen. So, but that's such an amazing play by a guy to think that in that moment, and it's a selfless play because I mean that's giving all of his yards to LaShawn on that play. So it just shows in the same sense as he just wants to win in whatever way possible. Yeah, I mean it was loud for sure. I mean those guys, they were rowdy, especially on that last drive and a few of the drives before that. And we had to find ways to execute it. I mean it helps out that we play in a division with a lot of teams like Denver and Oakland, and we played Seattle last year, and where it's loud. And so we've been experienced with that. And going back to that and knowing that and just being able to use the silent cadence and use their nonverbal communication is stuff that we work on all throughout the offseason. Yeah, I mean, they just executed at a high level. They found ways to get the ball out of our hands, to get fumbles, and then they found ways to take away some of the stuff that we like to do. And I feel like there were still plays to be had that we didn't execute on. But I mean, that's a good football team, and they hadn't lost a game for a reason. No, because, I mean, no matter how frustrating it was, I mean, we still had a chance to win the game in the end. And so, I mean, if you're ever at the end of the game and you have a chance to win, you have to have that mentality and that confidence that you're going to go out there and do that. Yeah, I mean, the whole game was a whole team effort. I mean, that was the biggest thing. I mean, we were putting them in some bad situations as far as fumbles and giving them these short fields, and they were finding ways. They got a touchdown to put. They got on the board. They found a way to get goal line stands and hold them to field goals or whatever it was. And obviously, I mean, they want to hold them to less points, but they found a way in the critical situations to do whatever it took to win the football game.